Welcome back, everyone. Wow, you seem really happy to be back.
Well, that was a jump for joy, if ever I've seen one.
A joyful jump, as some may call it. So, what's this place called again?
Sen'S Fortress.
Sen'S Fortress.
Yeah.
Can you shoot him with an arrow and make him run at you and see if them things will hit him?
Not that one, no.
Why
There are because this is not a man serpent, it is a lady serpent. Or a lady cobra thing with four arms.
Hit him with an arrow.
They won't run. This is the one that's been throwing lightning at you, as you'll soon see.
Oh.
So, little trick. Aim the camera down and it makes things a hell of a lot easier to run between blades.
Yeah.
Right, come on you, dickhead.
And then
just...
trash it.
Yeah, see, this is one of the reasons why I like this sword. It staggers most enemies.
It's a pretty good sword.
It is very good.
Oi, less of that, please.
No, it's not a mimic. I thought it was.
Better safe than sorry, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true. I think if you hit the chest 2 or 3 times...
I want that armour.
That's the armour of the Silver Knights. We do get that later in Anor Londo.
This is the thing that pisses me off about games. Like a logic brain coming out. Look at him!
Yeah.
Standing there with swag, with his arms crossed. Like, I'm just going to sit here. I bet he's got a cigarette packet rolled up in his sleeve.
Probably.
And he Fonz looking
Although,
motherfucker.
if he's supposed to be guarding this place, he's doing a shit job.
He is, isn't he?
Oh, hello. Here comes his mate. Oh. That was a Looney Tunes moment. That's straight out of a fucking...
That was great.
Oh, excellent. Do it again. Yeah, so remember I told you this area is full of traps?
Yeah.
Well, the giant swinging Maltesers that we're trying to avoid...
That was great.
There's an entire area where all of the...
Can you just jump down and stab him in the head?
You can, but then... Actually, no, we can.
Because the stairs there, aren't they?
We can, but it's pointless.
Alright.
Mainly
Fuck
because-
off, Snake.
Right.
But anyway, that's the thing that pisses me off about games, like RPGs and stuff. You see armour and weapons and shit everywhere, but you can't pick them up.
Yeah. Okay, right, so...
Oh, there's another zappy lightning twat.
Yeah, there is. I'm just hoping that we're fast enough, because obviously certain types of armour make you move slower.
You can get there, can't you?
Yeah, we can get this way.
That's alright.
But, remember our old friend Captain Onionhead, or rather Siegmeyer of Katarina?
Yes.
He's down there to the right.
What's he doing down there to the right?
Oh, let's see. Death.
Fucking twat.
I love that. It's one of my favourite mechanics in this level. It really is.
Oh god.
Although having said that, yeah. So Siegmeyer, he's down off there to the right, which we can go and interact with, and we can sort of continue his little side quest if we wish. But on my own playthrough at home, while I was enjoying the merry delights, you just died. While I was enjoying the merry delights of Sen'S Fortress, there's 2 snake men down where Siegmeyer is, and as I was kind of trying to take him out, Siegmeyer was sat on the edge of a cliff. And of course, as I died, one of the overly zealous... There we go. One of the overly zealous snake men hit Siegmeyer and knocked him off, and he died while I was dead. So I thought, okay, so I've just completely lost his quest line. Thanks to a NPC.
What a shitty snake.
Right, so again, this is another one of those areas where there's tons of secrets. Be wary
of... Oh, yeah, it's a terrifying film.
It's
heartbreaking.
It is. Those...
Absolutely heartbreaking.
I'm just trying to think where we need to... Right, okay.
I was just thinking, because Disney know that nothing says family film like a miscarriage and cancer.
Yeah, and an old man dying.
That film just fucks with you.
It is quite a heart-rending little thing. Although, what was that? There's a Disney film that still, to this day, will choke me up during certain scenes.
That's a mimic.
That's a mimic.
Is it?
Yeah, watch it. He'll breathe.
Just did it.
But it's fun to watch him go.
I can't see it breathing.
We will do in a minute.
This is riveting, isn't it, the cunt?
Actually, no. No, it's not a mimic.
It's not a mimic.
Okay. There is a mimic in this area. Ring of Steel protection. Not essential, but
But not bad.
Right, there we go. Yep. Listen out for the sound cues. Right, so if you have a look down there, see, look, there he is. There's old Sigmar sat on the edge of a cliff like a. I mean, why would you do that?
I mean, he's contemplating life.
Yeah, as I seem to sort of take random dead snake women on a mission. Right, okay, so this bit, I'm going to remove the armour because we need to be as fast as possible. Oh Christ, that's
Heroin's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake! I ran into them. I mean, okay, but it wasn't moving.
Oh, video game logic.
I know. But hey, here we go. Look. See, that just looks wrong.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, here we are. So, I will do it. Okay, right. So we're now back to where we were. Right, let's put our shit back on. Okay, and possibly have a drink.
Have a drink.
Right, so we can now control the direction that these boulders go in, and depending on what we do, we can open up new bits.
Right.
And right, so let me think. Down there is there's one of those. So we don't turn it that way. One of these ways takes us further down into the bowels of Sen'S fortress, which, to be fair, isn't. We're not going to go there because it's got millions of those sodding Titanite demons in it.
Right.
This way, however, memory serves me correctly, is where that snake was standing.
Cool dude snake.
There he is. There, look. See, he's right there.
Oh, let's squash him.
Well, we're going to do that, and we're also going to unlock a character by doing so.
Yeah.
Mr. Big Hat Logan, which sadly is not an expired WWF wrestler.
I thought it was a shit Marvel character.
But it's just Wolverine wearing a big hat.
Yeah.
See, look, death.
No,
oh, he's not actually dead. Although I will be if I don't get a fucking rig.
To the left. Nope. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Is he going to get hit by the next one?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
That's some Jeremy Beadle.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh Christ. Oh God. Run. The balls keep coming.
Yeah. Now he's dead. Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Look at him twitch.
But see, the thing is that mechanism up there, it often resets itself. So you'll kind of set it to go on this, and then you'll hear like a sort of mechanical screeching in the background, and you're running up this bit, and then all of a sudden you find yourself flattened by another boulder. I don't know why I just came up this way.
Or could that be someone invading your thing and fucking with your stuff?
No, it does the same thing in single player as well. But we're okay because we can now go back. We can twist it back round the other side.
We should definitely skin these creatures and sell them to a shoe shop.
That would be a fantastic. See, look, there you go. Does it on itself.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Right. So we can now. Is this? Yeah. This is where we go.
Yeah.
So we can now go back down this way, and Big Hat Logan will now be a character.
That is the shittest name.
It is, isn't it?
Although it does sound like a grunge band.
It does. Yeah.
I think we should start a grunge band called Big Hat Logan.
See, you're not going to help him. Yeah.
He has got a big hat.
It's a very big hat. We can wear that hat if we so choose.
It looks like the sorting hat from Harry Potter.
Well, he is a sorcerer.
A saucy sorcerer. It looks like a scarecrow.
He looks like what's his name? Oro from Masters of the Universe.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Just without the giant yellow cartoon eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank heavens.
It looks a little bit like my Black Mage that you made.
Yes.
I've got to say thank you for those. I know you were getting rid of them, but yeah, the Link one's great. That Raphael is adorable. The Robotnik's wicked. If you want to get rid of your Castlevania scene, I will put that there. That will live there with pride.
That unfortunately died a death.
Did it?
It died a death, unfortunately, because I completely cocked it up.
Really?
I assembled it. I think I must have used about 12 to 20,000 beads to make that, and I got to the point where I am going the wrong way. Yeah.
For context, Mark does that bead craft thing where you make you make pixel characters out of beads and iron it, and it's cool shit. it looks
Yeah,
cool. It's
yeah.
just
Unfortunately,
pretty cool shit.
my passion for it kind of died a death. Hence why I haven't done the thing. Simply because the main bead supplier in the UK, called Hammer, only does a very, very small selection of colours, and there was tons of like arcade sprites that I wanted to do, like Guy from Final Fight, Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts, some of the Street Fighter characters, etc. And the colour range is so limited that I can't do anything that makes it even look remotely cool. So I've kind of sort of put everything on hold for the time being. I probably will get back into it at some point.
You bastard.
Yeah, see, this is not the most evil one though. The most evil one, the walkway is about twice as thin as this, and this one is just a case of running them all in one go.
Yeah.
Right, but now we've got some snake men.
Of course we have.
Yeah.
But anyway, what happened to your?
Oh yeah, the Castlevania one. So aside
Castlevania
from burning my left bicep with an iron, trying to actually sort of smooth it all out and get it all to connect together, I did a very, very stupid thing, which was take all of the bead boards off one at a time as I was melting them all together. So I kind of got to a point where I'd done about 2/3 of it, and then 1/2 of it completely warped. So
shit.
Yeah, and it didn't look good. I tried cutting out huge chunks of it with a scalpel. I tried numerous things, and it just didn't work whatsoever.
That's a shame.
So I had to.
Because that was looking badass.
It was looking great. I've still got oh, that's a bit of an interesting angle. I've still got quite a few like Castlevania bits, because that's one of my favourite video game series ever.
Have you played the Bloodstained game that's basically Castlevania 3 yet?
I've seen it. I haven't played it yet because apparently it was like a thank you to the Kickstarters. They said that if we...
It's a stretch goal.
Yeah, they sort of said if we make the money to make the real game, we'll make this little kind of 8-bit...
Well, no, it was a stretch goal. So it was if we make this money, and then it was like if we make this much money, we'll have enough to make a little game. And yeah,
it does look great, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, hang on.
I really want to get it, but I'm so busy with like looking for a job and playing other review games and stuff that it's in your head, mate. But yeah, it's not really an option for me. And because I've not got a job, I ain't got any money.
I mean, how expensive is it? It's what, £8, I think, to buy from the PSN store.
Yeah.
I mean, I will definitely get round to it, because that kind of thing, that whole Metroidvania style of game where you start off really low level and kind of explore a huge open city or a castle or something and go back to the other bits when you've got more powers. I love that.
Yeah, well, like, this isn't even a Metroidvania game. It is literally Castlevania 3.
It is, yeah. But it's in the same sort of template as Symphony of the Night, where...
No, it's Castlevania 3. It is literally Castlevania 3.
Yeah. Castlevania 3. Have you played that game?
It's got 3 characters in it.
Yeah.
And you follow the path to the end, and you can go different routes. It's this one... Bloodstained, the big game, that's like Symphony of the Night. Be the new Symphony. That's going to be like Symphony of the Night. But this one is literally old school Castlevania, where you just go level, done. But then you find different characters as you go through it. You unlock other difficulties. One of the difficulties that you unlock, because I think the default difficulty on it, when you get hit, you don't fall back. You don't get that knockback like you do in the old ones, but you can put a difficulty setting on where that happens.
I did see that, yes. Whose review did I watch? I think it was Cadicarus who did a review on it and said that there's options to like change the filter so it takes away like the high def, and you can put the knockback on.
Yeah, so that's obviously the way to play it.
Yeah,
because but the bosses look amazing.
They really do. They are very kind of Shovel Knight influenced.
Yeah, big time.
But then again, obviously Shovel Knight was influenced by Castlevania.
Yep.
And it shows. That's an absolutely great game. And huge kudos to the developers as well for making all the DLC completely free of charge, providing you bought the game.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're talking... I think they did 2 separate campaigns.
Is that a Mimic? That's not.
No, it's not a Mimic, not in that area. No, they did 2 separate campaigns for 2 of the boss characters that they make as playable characters. And the whole game has got like entirely new mechanics. It's the same levels, but they've just kind of like rejigged various bits of it to sort of match up with the powers that the boss characters have.
Cool.
And I've got to get round to it. I just like the fact that Kratos from God of War was a hidden boss in the PS4 version.
Nice.
Right, now we're now in a really annoying area because there's a dickhead. You remember the dude with the plate on his face?
Yeah.
Well,
face.
he's going to keep chucking giant exploding barrel things. No, he's actually the one who's manning the... he's the one dropping the boulders down. For the machine.
Basically, we've just been playing Dark Souls Donkey Kong.
Yep, that's his sole job. Look at him. He chucks giant... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where did that come from?
There's another one on the top, which we can get to, and we will kill him, because otherwise, unless he's dead, we will constantly be fighting.
Barraged by
yeah, and as you can sort of see,
boulders.
there's a lot of explosions going on, and the
it
fire
does seem
damage does a lot.
Dangerous.
Right, so my memory's coming back to me as to how we get to him, because there's a obviously the boss of this area is the Iron Golem, a boss that I have never ever beaten without a summon.
Right.
Because it's huge. You fight on an area pretty much about this sort of size. Lots of easy platform falling off deaths. In fact, I think there he is. That's the Iron Golem right there.
That's a big boy.
He is, and the summon for him is in there, I think. But if we go up here, we can go and kill the ogre who's chucking the flaming things. Little tip for anyone else who's never played this bit: whatever you do, do not fucking attack these giant things with a flaming sword, because they explode.
Ah.
Oh, okay, that's a thing.
Apparently.
He's knackered now. Ow,
Sorry.
Come on.
Where's his health bar?
Above him, but there we go. Oh, okay. See, there we go. We did a lot of damage. I was slightly worried there after all that hitting, and his health bar was still completely full.
Yeah.
He's doing the world's
It's never good when that happens.
lowest.
Will you heal? I'm having a panic attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at me, Mum. I can do Dragon Punch.
Sounds like a Zelda character, doesn't he? Oh,
Yeah.
Sounds like a Goron.
Okay, right. So that one's now dead.
Can we throw those at him?
No.
Then this game is shit.
But as I say, we can the summon for that boss, absolute legend, possibly the most helpful one ever, because he goes in, he tanks him a couple of times. The Iron Golem can actually be killed in about 20 seconds if you hit him enough times in one leg. He kind of collapses, and if you keep hitting him, he actually falls off. Right, I think this is actually where the summon sign is, but we're not human yet.
No. We're
Plus, we haven't opened up the bonfire for Sen'S Fortress, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go back and complete the rest of it. So that means going back down, running across that walkway, jumping that hole.
This guy stays dead, right?
Yeah, thankfully so.
Thankful.
Little cheeky bit though, the one who drops the Donkey Kong boulders, if you kill him, he still comes back.
The one that we've just killed?
No, the other one. The one who's dropping all the boulders down to work back.
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
But he comes back?
If we were to kill him, yes.
Ugh,
but the one who chucks the flaming pots, no, he doesn't come
What's
back.
the point in that bollocks?
Don't know.
Wallow nonsense.
Dark Souls logic. You gotta love it.
This is a nice area, though, I've got to say.
It is. Jump.
Reminds me a little bit of The Last Guardian, but functional.
Yes. That game was quite hard to play.
Did you play it then?
I played it and beat it, and I was actually quite choked up by the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will admit, as much as all the way through it, I was like, oh, I hope, spoiler. When spoiler happened, I was like, oh, I feel...
Yeah, that was exactly how I felt about it.
That game was bollocks, though, to be fair. That game was bollocks.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I liked the fact that obviously they tried to make the creature as real as possible, but it got to the point where you're sort of about 3 hours in and you're just kind of yelling obscenities at the screen going, for fuck's sake, I'm pointing that way, jump down.
Yeah, like if I want to run around
after a giant dog, You go to
Or
pets
just-
at home.
No, not even that. Like, that thing was as responsive as my cat.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing a game, I want something to happen. I want the controls to be responsive. Like, the controls were horrible.
They were, to be
Big-
fair. The
big-
camera was even worse.
Yeah, like, it was just, ugh. And, yeah, the realism of the dog, of the dog bird going, oh, look at me, I'm a puppy, I'm learning. That was good. But after 12 hours, novelty wore off.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. Most people, they are the people who loved it said that they loved it for the story and the kind of the heartfelt emotional link between boy and dog, which is true. You know, I got that. I really enjoyed that.
People who loved it were lying to themselves.
No, I did genuinely enjoy that game. It was great from start to finish. There were a couple of bits where I just kind of thought, that's a bit of a dickhead move, isn't it? There was one particular scene with a water puzzle where no matter how hard I tried, the dog wouldn't jump down into the fucking water to help out.
Yeah, we were trying that for what must have been an hour.
Yeah.
And in the end, I fucking Googled the solution. Like, I hate checking guides.
Yeah.
But I checked the guide for the solution and just dropped my phone and sat there dumbstruck for 5 minutes. And Elliot was like, what's up? And I was like, the solution is to do exactly what we've been doing for the last fucking hour.
It's just a case of whether or not the AI obeys your command.
Yeah, and it didn't because it's a garbage dog. But the ending was quite sad though.
Yeah, and I think for me the biggest problem I had was the fact that the they do the like stupidly overpriced collector's editions of things like that.
Yes.
The collector's edition doesn't feature a cuddly Trico. It's just a kind of like plastic statue of him. I want a cuddly Trico.
Get a little plush one.
Yeah, I've seen someone who's made it on, I think it was Etsy.
Yeah.
Look at this prick.
Come on.
Hey, come on, mate. He's a look at that, one hit and like a third of his health off.
He's using a hat as a shield.
He is, but unfortunately he's that shield is one of those ones that if he.
It's a parry shield.
Yeah, and we don't want that because he's got a rapier.
His little hat shield.
See, I mean, I don't know why I kicked him. Oh, he's trying to parry me.
What a knob.
Come on, just one more. There we go.
He's a bit fiddly, isn't he, this one?
He looks very, very similar to the guy who helped us out at the beginning of the game. You know, the guy who gave us the Estus flask.
The one that we killed.
Yeah, and then, well, obviously we have to kill him because we go back and got a rusted iron ring. Right, so am I now just opening up the shortcut? I think that's all I've done. Oh no, 2 chests.
One's a mimic.
No, they're not. Rare Ring of Sacrifice, which I've never used, but supposedly it's quite good. And Divine Blessing, it's essentially a get out of jail free card for all ailments.
Sounds good.
And full health top up, no matter how low it is.
So we're going to keep hold of that until the end of the game, and we're not going to use it and go, well, we had it just in case.
That's it. That's pretty much everything useful in Dark Souls as far as I'm concerned. You think, I won't use it now, I'll save it for a boss fight, and then you use all your Estus flasks for a boss fight, and then just think, could have used that, but it's alright, don't worry.
That's just RPG logic, to be honest.
It is, yeah. Well, it's also pretty much any kind of gaming logic with most of those things. It's like when you play Doom and you finally get the BFG 9000. You think, do I want to use it in this entire room full of imps, or should I use it for the boss fight? Right, so here, this is where the bonfire is.
Right.
You wouldn't know that. And, of course, you have to get hurt falling down.
Look at that.
There we go. I will say it's not worth kindling.
No.
Actually, no. We should, because we want the summon for the what's his face.
Yeah, we need a huge manatee.
We do. So let's use a double one to reverse hollowing and then kindle.
That's called a whopper. I don't even know what that means. It just sounded funny in my brain box.
You've just made me want Burger King now.
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I've not eaten since like earlier.
Define earlier. Breakfast?
I don't remember because I had breakfast, but then I had stew, but then I ate some chocolate, and I'm like, oh, I'm so fat now, but I can't stop eating things.
I don't know. I still think again. It's this heat. The heat just kind of makes me lose my appetite entirely.
Yeah, but I'm just really depressed at the minute, and I eat my feelings.
That's a very good way of putting it. I'm depressed, so yeah, I'm going to eat my depression. And the best way to do that is cake.
I eat my feelings.
Right,
Like, there's £2 on the side right now. I can see it's looking at me, and I'm thinking, when we're done here, I might go and buy some Pringles. But now my fat hands won't fit in the in the Pringle tube, so I'll just shake them up and have them like a Pringles drink. Just, oh.
See, yeah, that was one of the fun things after getting my hand tattooed. Trying to eat Pringles without doing the Pringle hand thing.
Chopsticks.
No, see, that's I'm barely sort of comfortable with chopsticks even at the best of times. But using to eat Pringles, isn't that just making things harder if you get near the bottom of the tube?
Well, it was a joke, Mark. It was about using.
Yeah, but
like using two
it does sound like a sort of Crystal Maze challenge.
Mate, I can eat rice with chopsticks. Pringles are fucking walk in the park.
Okay, fair enough. I have much to learn.
I actually got complimented on
Guts.
my.
Look at him! I think
gold.
we should have him. He's got a Spider-Man shield.
The golden boy. He's got what?
He's got a Spider-Man shield. Look.
Oh, is that him? Oh, and a big print. He's got a fucking knick-knack for a weapon.
He does.
Yeah, when I was in Japan,
yeah,
I actually got complimented on my chopstick usage.
Fair play.
I felt quite proud of that. Because we were having dinner with the family that Elena stayed with when she was on the Jet program, and it was the first time she'd seen them in like 10 years. I was sitting around and we were eating, and they're all watching me, and I was eating, and one of the guys turns around.
Oh, hang on.
And he was like, "Oh,
some dickhead called Waifu was invaded," but he took one
appropriate name,
yeah,
considering what we're talking about. But yeah, he was like, "Oh, you
mate, you're way out
started complimenting me on my chopstick usage." Oh, look at that! That's what you get for invading, you fucking gibbon.
We just got 2 Estus flasks for that.
Excellent.
I mean, why call yourself Waifu? You're just asking for punishment. Right, come on, let's go take down the Iron Golem. Run. And then he does his Wind Blast. Very nice.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah. Apparently they changed the graphic for the remastered version, so it looks more like a Sonic Boom.
Oh.
That's obviously not their intention, but... Oh, okay, mate. Yeah, you do most of the attacking, seeing as how my attack, like, literally chips little ingots away. He hits him once, and then he...
Takes
there you go, look.
A whole
oh, here we go. He's falling. Is he going to fall off? I'm not going to...
Just hit him.
Fall!
Hit him. Make him dead.
Come on.
I'm having a hard time believing that you do these bosses without help,
Oh, fuck off. Don't kill me.
Oh!
Okay, that was good.
Sonic Boom!
I want to kill him. Yeah, I got the last hit in, so I won that one.
Yeah, that was you winning.
Yeah. Okay, now
And we got a huge manatee. What's that?
that is the sacred golden Cheerio of Dark Souls lore.
Is it?
It's actually how we get to Anor Londo.
Oh.
Look, interesting cutscene, and then.
Oh no!
Demons! Oh, they just want to give him a cuddle. Why do they look like they're taking their pissed friend home? It's like, oh, John's had one too many again.
There's a little bit slime-like in it.
Yeah. Is this Dark Souls version of Uber?
Maybe. Wow, that was quite cool.
Yeah.
Textures are shite, but it looks nice.
Mm.
Is that the castle that ended up in Bloodborne? Because in the things for Bloodborne, but we'll talk more about that next time.